All right, I'm gonna start stream just so we can get a. Let me turn this off.
Conformity Antidote, melting one snowflake at a time. Get ready to be triggered. Here they come, the leaders of the new church, Reverend Cuz and Deacon Tex.
Hello,
everybody.
Oh, you're in white today.
Yes, I have my very special Iraq shirt on today. Let me show the viewers what our back looks like. Can you see it?
No, your microphone's in the way.
Oh, let me see. See it?
No.
Okay.
Now you're humped over like a.
I know, like I'm some sort of a troll. Anyway, it's a shirt that from Iraqi freedom.
I didn't know you could wear white there, sweetie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, it is. Well, you know, yes. Well, no.
Take that.
You have your nerve wearing white. I can wear whatever I want.
Wearing white. Oh, please.
Actually, it's like a beige, but I think it's
that's because you need to use bleach.
I know. It's kind of. Stop it! This actually has been in the whites a couple times with the bleach, but
because usually when soldiers, airmen, whatever, military, when we wash our clothes, everything goes in one pile, and you don't use bleach. It just
especially if you're like
if you're like afford bleach.
I know, especially if you're like also if you're like on a TDY or something like that, you don't carry around bleach and stuff, or you ain't got time to be doing 2 loads of laundry. Everything goes in one thing. So
sometimes
then your white, back in the day, the white tidy whities came out a little
gray. We're in the army. You just never washed them. You just stood them up in the corner.
Yep, Barrett. They just.
Well, welcome.
Hello, viewers.
Hello.
Viewers. Oh, welcome to the show.
Oh,
cheers.
Cheers. That's nice.
Oh.
Well, thanks for joining us on a Saturday again.
Saturday. Yep.
Sorry, I am under the weather, but we're good. I got a lot of stuff going on in here that if we start laughing might come out.
And not a lot going on up here.
Nope.
So. But Reverend Cuz, we just find Reverend Cuz had a very busy week. I know
did.
He have to work, but those of you that looked, come to our Facebook page. The Reverend Cuz performed his first wedding ceremony on Thursday. Yeah,
thank you.
I'm surprised it was I was wondering where that bolt of lightning went.
Oh yeah, well, that's not a bolt of lightning. It was good. It was I tell you what though, I didn't realize how short a wedding is because all they wanted was just go through the stuff and the vows and everything. So we didn't have when you usually have like somebody singing,
right? Or
they light the candles, or they have the sand, or if it's a family,
or you get up and give the whole definition of the meaning of marriage.
Well,
oh, know the meaning
Well,
of
I did do that.
Did you?
Well, so here
A brief version,
brief.
sort of like.
So here was my thing. So they call it a script, and you go, like we said, dearly beloved, we're gathered here, blah blah blah. So I started looking online for scripts, and so there was either some that were way too like thee thou, there we are thou, and then they had the other ones that were like freaking crunchy granola, hippie, flighty. Stuff. So I was like, this is bull crap.
Love is such a wonderful journey from beginning to end.
Yeah.
You plant the seed, and the seed just grows.
And they talk about about how it just our souls are spiritually, and all this other crap.
Become entwined.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, you know what? F it. I'm just going to write my own. So I spent, probably about a week, because I'd write some stuff down and I'd be like, does that sound good? Whatever. And I was like, let's get rid of that and let's put this in. So anyway, I did. And it was good. We had some, quite a few tears.
Very good.
That was nice. And so it was good. It was a good wedding. It was in the park. Beautiful day for it.
Yes, it was.
So it was good. It was a good thing. And you know what? I was not as nervous as I thought it was going to be.
Well,
I was hardly nervous at all. I was just like, rock and roll.
Well, like you said though, is because it was like, I think what helps is it was family and friends, people you knew or whatever. But if it was if it was like at a church and you stood up there and there's like 100 some people out there in suits and stuff and people you didn't know, it'd be like
I'd be like, watch me work, fools. But anyway, so it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it, and so we'll see.
Very good. And I wonder if the all that time out in the wilderness, could have gotten you sick or something. I don't know.
No, I was sick before that.
Were you?
Yeah, I've been fighting something all week. I don't even know what the hell it is either. But anyway, I got some creepy cruds in my lungs, so I keep hacking up little globules.
It's
I keep coughing up little gremlins.
Little gremlin. I think it's like probably the pollen. The pollen's terrible. I'm all clogged up too.
There's something in there. I was like, I got bronchitis. Anybody got time for that? I got bronchitis.
Bronchitis.
I didn't grab my shoes or nothing, Jesus. All right. You don't remember Sweet Brown?
No.
Oh, seriously? You've never seen it?
Sweet Brown.
Black lady.
No.
I think it's in Oklahoma. I'll have to show you. So I think it's in Oklahoma. There was a fire or whatever in this apartment building. So she's the one they interviewed.
All right.
And she was hilarious. And she goes, she goes like something like, I woke up to get myself a cold pot, and she called it pop. Get myself a cold pop. And then I smell say somebody's barbecuing. And then she says, oh Lord, it's a fire. She goes, I ran out, didn't grab my shoes or nothing, Jesus. And it's like, and she goes, and then I was almost out, and then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'll have to show you. It was.
I haven't seen that. I'll have to watch it.
It was a big thing. I'm going to say about 10, 12 years ago, maybe.
Really? Wow.
Oh, it was huge. Then it came on YouTube, and somebody put like a little song. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anybody got, and it was just anyway, and then she ended up doing like some local commercials.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
good for her.
So it was like, because they went to, I guess, insurance.
And
it's like, if you got your car gets messed up, anybody got time for that? Get you some something insurance. Anyway,
yeah, you'll have to show me.
Yeah, her name was Sweet Brown. That was her name.
Sweet Brown.
Sweet Brown. And I think she actually opened up a restaurant, and I think it's what she's doing now.
Sweet Brown Sugar.
Sweet brown sugar. Bubbling brown sugar. Anyway, all right. So,
okay.
Good wedding. And
yes, pretty good.
Good to go. All right. Then we went to the Village Tavern in Walkersville afterwards. And oh my gosh. So everybody knows the bride there. Oh my gosh, was it loud.
Was there a lot? Was the place packed, I'm assuming?
Yeah, oh yeah. It was packed, and it was loud.
Because it's not a very big place.
It's not.
It's not extremely big. It's in like a little shopping center in our little borough of Walkersville.
But it was good. It's a good time.
Very good.
All right.
Very good.
So,
what time is it? Are we have any? Are we going to save announcements till the end? Yes, we'll save
yes.
announcements. We'll do announcements
But I don't
at the
think
end.
I have any, though.
Well, no, not really.
All right. So, we'll save whatever announcements to have to the end. So, therefore, I do believe it is time for the news. You do that so well.
I know, thank
That's
you.
some talent.
Practice. Oh, you almost sucked the wire off. Oh, shucky.
Oh, dumb bastard.
Oh, yeah. You're a rat. Isn't
You'll-
it? Yeah,
you'll
it
not-
is a rat. Oh, you're right. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. You knock a wire off.
Oh.
Cookie
What?
boy.
Yes, Cookie Boy. We'll be hearing more of the gong.
Oh, we
We'll be
got something coming up.
We'll be hearing more of the gong here in a little bit.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll tell you,
gong
man,
drives.
I start laughing and then it
There
launches
goes-
me out.
yep,
So
there goes the gremlins.
if I pass out, then you know why. So
Yeah, supposedly, I hear this. I haven't witnessed it myself, but I've heard it from his family that if he gets the coughing fits or laughing fits or whatever, he has a tendency to pass out. So if you just see him just kind of laying there, we may have to take a pause. We might have to
Yeah.
go to a commercial break.
If I slump.
so
So,
he
it's
until he
weird.
comes to.
it's only happened like in the last couple years. So I asked part of the reason is because of my weight.
Well,
And so anyway, so when I start laughing or coughing really bad, it puts pressure that like the muscles in the back of my head, so it actually cuts off
the circulation.
circulates in my brain.
Oh,
Yeah, for like a split second, and it's like my body resets, like I push the button.
It's
yeah.
like
It is.
Or
It's
shut
the
off-
weirdest.
It's like a shut-off valve.
Yep. So I had a couple years ago where I had bronchitis, and I really had bronchitis, and I started coughing. It was the first time it happened. It was like, ooh. And my wife's like, so I wake up. My wife's over top, and she's like, Gary, I'm like, yeah, I'm here. Get off me. She goes, you were out. I'm like, what? She goes, you were out. And I'm like, the hell? But anyway, so that's
crazy.
what
So don't if it just saying it happen. I don't think it's going to happen. But
nah.
But just in case, don't call 911.
No.
Well, you all don't really know where we're at anyway,
That's true.
so it wouldn't do any good to call
It wouldn't.
911.
You can call it, but they need to walk.
Yeah, by the
Going
time
around.
exactly. By the time they'd figure out where we're at, it'd be too late anyway.
It would be.
So
All right. So our first news item is good old New York Mayor Bill DeBlasio. This is taken from before when he was protesting. I just got, like I said, like one of the worst pictures I could find. So, Jackass has announced his run for President of the United States in 2020.
welcome aboard. Come welcome aboard the clown car.
Dumbass. Oh, we don't have the horn.
I know that's what we should have did a little.
Oh, no, here we go. Here he is. Bill DeBlasio, you're a freaking idiot. And I
Wait.
can't believe you're even... Okay, let's add 50. Let's get the number up to 50.
Right. Well, it might be
Dumbass.
before. It might be before the thing's over with. But I love it. The more people they're adding,
Yep.
the more everybody else is just kind of like falling to the back, and then
So think of a like the presidential candidate debate of the Democrats. Let's just say you got DeBlasio going against Spartacus
Kamala.
going against Kamala, going against Bernie,
and Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. Oh, what is this shit show?
Buttigieg.
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 Oh, hey.
Buttigieg.
Woohoo.
That's his husband. He's a little. I don't know. I don't know if his husband's like effeminate. I don't know.
It don't matter. He's gay.
I know.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No. Fox News actually,
but they're gonna have the first fella.
He's doing in
the White House.
I am impressed though. I will give him credit where credit's due. As many people, unless you're just like completely like hiding in a cave somewhere. We all know that Fox News is a conservative news, like really Republican stuff like that, and he's actually doing a town hall on Fox News. Well, tomorrow, I think it's either tonight or tomorrow night.
Well, they put the invitation out to all of them,
right? And but a lot of them don't go. No. They're boycotting Fox because it's not. I guess it's hostile territory, and they know some of the questions that may get asked are going to be a little. Bernie Sanders, I was impressed with Bernie. He did a town hall on Fox, and he actually got better marks. It was a lot of people that watched it be on Fox. They don't watch that crap on CNN and
no, nobody watches it. You see
the Clinton News Network and
Clinton News Crack News Network. You see their ratings.
Oh, they're plummeting. MSNBC.
They're
is
like
actually,
15th.
Right. They're doing terrible. Good.
I didn't know there was that many news shows or programs out there that you could be 15th.
Exactly.
But they're 15th.
I know. How about that?
Excuse me. Their first place that they have is 15th.
Right.
Then they got a bunch of crap underneath that or below.
I wonder what show that is.
Paper Rachel Mad Cow. No, actually she's one of the most popular. Oh, that's right.
That's MSNBC.
They're all the same.
Yeah, she's the one she's like kind of neck and neck with Sean Hannity.
Well, after the whole conspiracy stuff,
right?
Her ratings have gone right in the crapper too.
So
anyway, all right, get off there, colossal failure. We don't want to spend time on him. We just want to make fun of him because he's an idiot.
All he's doing is just kind of splitting all the votes up amongst the, and what's funny is too, they've already showed that the top two people they're like almost way ahead of everybody else is Dirty Joe, Grandpa Joe, and Bernie Sanders. And then you've got everybody else is like bottom, and they're already starting to come up with all kinds of dirt and stuff against Biden and stuff like that. So stay tuned. It's just starting.
It is just starting.
The circus is just starting. They're going to be slinging mud at each other. And as a matter of fact,
slinging mud.
Yep. Ooh, ringer. We'll have like a mud wrestling contest between Kamala and Pocahontas.
Oh, believe me, Conformity Antidote is chomping at the bit to start getting people out there, and we're gonna make so much fun of these people.
Viewers, tell me what you think. Mud wrestling contest with Kamala, Pocahontas, and Gildebrand. Ringer. Oh, we don't have Kitty. Ringer.
Do we have Kitty?
No, we don't have Kitty.
Oh, we took Kitty off.
We took Kitty off.
Sorry, Kitty's not there.
Kitty didn't make the cut, so Ringer. Cat fight.
Cat fight.
Ugh.
Pocahontas would get her ass whooped.
Talk about fighting uglies.
Kamala will all of them. Just saying.
I know she beat them. She pile them all up.
All right,
doing them wrestling moves that she's got.
Okay, so our next thing. So the Democrats, for their newest stunt, decided that they were going to perform a marathon reading of the Mueller report. All 500 pages they were going to read out loud. So they went in shifts, took them approximately 14 hours. Oh, and also, it's going to be made into an audiobook.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
How many? You know what?
Really? Because so that is our tax dollars at work. So instead of you guys looking at different legislation to make this country better, you guys are going to pull a stunt like that where you're sitting there reading this Mueller report for 14 hours.
Preface: the following paper includes pages entitled, enclosed as such, a founding of an investigation that lasts over blah, 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 blah. I tell you what, can you imagine? I can't imagine. Can you imagine if I went on a date with somebody and it's like, and you're like you're like wanting to put something in the car or whatever, or like music or whatever, and they have on their iPhone or
The Mueller
or
report.
their Samsung Galaxy, they start playing the Mueller report. I'm like, stop the car, let me out. I am done.
Give you some of this.
But you'd be surprised. Well, how many professionals in downtown D.C. have probably purchased such things,
Yes.
and they have it as a coffee table book because it makes them think that they're very intellectual and that they're very
Yes.
politically attuned to what's going on in the world.
Us.
Whoa.
Would you? We have our own little iPod just for
Yes.
the report because it is 14 hours and 500 pages.
And I'm telling you, and look, I've got the special edition because the special edition is the speakers on the audiobook are Rosie O'Donnell, Barbara Streisand, and Alyssa Milano. I just thought about her, that dumb bitch.
She is such an idiot. I'm going on sex strike.
Thank God. As a matter of fact, we'll bring that up here.
Yeah.
It's one of the stories we're gonna be talking about.
You know what? I used to really like her like way back in the day because I thought she was really attractive, and then she
went off the rails.
Lost her freaking mind.
She went off the rails. I mean, yeah,
Jeez.
something happened to her where she did the Britney Spears. She just went
She did everything but shave her head.
right. Well, actually, I think it's because she tried a career in movies. It didn't work. She started all these B movies, and she had to show her boobs to even get on those movies. And they're like, "All right, yeah, you can star in our film, honey. Go ahead and just show us a little bit of the jewels. Yep, there you go." But she can't.
You're gonna be a star.
You're gonna be a star. Maybe that's why she got on the Me Too movement. She jumped.
You know what, sweetheart? Just go to the Hallmark Channel and do some movies, and you'll be fine.
Exactly.
And just
don't. Yeah,
shut up.
Just don't pay colleges.
And you got these dumb, and this dumb skank right here. She's what's her name from Pennsylvania?
Oh, I don't
forget
know
what her name is, but she's an idiot. All right, you know what?
But anyway, we'll talk about that
Piss
later.
off.
But I mean, are you serious? An audiobook of the Mueller
Of them reading the Mueller report.
The only way that you would ever catch me reading the Mueller report
Ever.
is if if I was thinking about, if I was a politician, okay, if that was my job, I'd read it, but I'd read the Reader's Digest version. I wonder if they're going to come out with that.
I get my intern.
The abridged.
I get my intern and
version.
say, "Hey, give me a summary of that right there."
Yeah, I want you take that thing home, read it to this weekend, Monday morning. I want you to brief it to me. Right. Go out and wash my car.
That too.
Pick up my dry cleaning
And my cigars.
and my cigars from Monica Lewinsky.
All right.
All right. Anyway,
All right.
foul.
So,
Yikes. Even though I like Ben Stiller,
you can't like Ben Stiller's one of them.
She's a nut. He's a nut.
He's a nut now.
He could be a political nut. He's still a good actor.
He's a nut though. He's one of them.
One of them.
Of them.
There's a lot of them. I hate to say
There
it.
is. So there's been a bunch of celebrities that are squawking about the heartbeat bill, which is in Alabama and Georgia. All right, which talks about how if a woman wants an abortion, the doctor comes and tries to listen to the heartbeat. If the fetus has a heartbeat, then they don't perform the abortion because it's a viable life because it has a heartbeat. So everybody's saying, "Oh, that's not. It's about our bodies, this, that, and the other." So I understand that to a certain extent. I really do. Believe me. But when you're talking about another life, all right. Now, so the big thing that these jackasses, and believe me, these are not all of them. There's a crapload of them. Especially this no over there, that skank over there.
Oh,
this
we're not
guy.
gonna start on her.
All right.
Well, we already know about.
Well, we already know. So the big thing with them
Baldwin.
is emergency or emergency health of the fetus. If it has like a bunch of issues. And more or mainly to them is it's the health and the emergency or the health of the mother, in an emergency. So here's my thing. All right. So one thing that it pisses me off, all right, is that they always talk about emergency and this and the other. So Planned Parenthood performs almost 340,000 abortions a year. And not one of them, not one, is due to an emergency, due to the health of the mother. Because if you're having health problems and stuff like that to where you have to abort, your ass ain't at the freaking Planned Parenthood clinic.
You're not sitting in the waiting room at Planned Parenthood. Excuse me, how long is the wait? The doctor's about 45 minutes behind. I'll just go ahead and read some magazines.
I am bleeding profusely over here, and I think there's something wrong. Oh, well, it's glad you came then.
Yes, very good. I'll see what I can do, and we'll see if we can't move you up like an extra 15 minutes.
But you're going to have to wait because we already got 10 ladies over here we're doing mammograms with.
Yes.
They don't do mammograms.
They don't?
Nope.
Oh. I don't know what they do.
Not kill babies. That's what they do. Dumbasses. So that's my thing. It's like, and or so some also talked about rape and incest. Okay. The thing with that is if that wants to be a case by case basis, that's fine. But again, like we've said a million times, you cannot define the 99% based on the 1%. Okay. So maybe case by case basis with that, but the 99%, you're not going to dictate by the 1, which is what rape and incest is. I think it's a little over 1%. And like I said, you sure as hell ain't going to an emergency of the mother's health going to a Planned Parenthood clinic.
Yeah.
Because all they look at is because they're selling baby parts.
Oh, baby parts.
Yeah. Hell yeah, they're taking all the parts and they sell them to stem cell research.
Oh, I can say it's stem cell research, right?
Yeah, but parts, not like
parts is parts.
Not like get some plasma or whatever else. Like parts. It's bullshit. These are these are babies. These are human people, man. Shit.
The one comment I'm going to make because I know especially abortion is extremely decisive in our society.
Yes, that's why we're talking about it.
So, but the one thing especially is, the one thing I'm going to bring up, especially as far as these hypocrites are concerned.
Hypocrites.
Because a couple of them have come out and said, about the whole...
This piece of shit right here.
And about the woman's rights and stuff like that to choose. Okay, that's whatever. That's fine, whatever. But yet they're the ones that'll turn around and talk about the sanctity of life, that we need to do away with the death penalty, and we need to do away with this because life is so precious or whatever. Mm-hmm. So on one hand...
Excellent point, my friend.
So on one hand, they talk about that. They talk about doing away with capital punishment and about the sanctity of life, but then...
And then how bad the sentencings are.
Right, and they talk about doing an abortion. Well, it's not really a baby. It's like, well, when is your classification of when it's a baby? And then the applause that they got too with the stuff that happened in New York or whatever, where they can actually abort the baby, kill the baby after it's born. So it's like, okay, so where's the protection of the sanctity of life?
They weren't just cheering. They were,
right. So where is
hooting and hollering?
So what is it?
Laughing?
So if you're under the age of 10, if you're under the age of 5 or whatever, we can kill you and it's fine. But if you go out and murder a family, we want you to live. Because your life is important to us here in Hollywood. And like the infant in the womb or outside the womb has absolutely no choice in the matter.
No rights.
Right. So it's the hypocrisy of Hollywood. I get the argument about the right to do this and the right to do that and keeping it safe or whatever. I understand it, but for people in Hollywood to get bent and sit there and say about this, but and on one hand they're talking about doing away with the death penalty, and on the other hand they're really extremely pro-abortion. I'm kind of lost.
But to springboard off of that, it's the lackadaisical or whatever attitude they have towards abortion.
Right.
It's like,
it's no big deal.
Yeah. Oh, I've done it. I've got friends that do it. We do it all the time. It's like, what?
And the thing is too, it's not all of them, because if you ever talk to some women that have actually had abortions, and there's a lot of regrets that they have, a lot of, but yet there's also some like this cast of characters. Well, if you ask them, they've never had an abortion or they've never done this. Especially, Schumer just popped out a kid.
We're sticking up for everybody else,
right? Yeah. Do as I say, not as I do.
Stupid.
And then the second point I want to bring up before we move to our next news topic is, okay, the states have passed it. We know it's going to get challenged in court. Okay, so it's like I was watching on the news. They're like, it's not going to go into effect right away because there's going to be challenges. And there's a possibility
there'll be appeals out the wazoo.
Right, and there's a possibility it could work its way up to the Supreme Court. But it's not. This isn't something that's just immediately going to happen. So these guys are trying to scare all these. Yeah. They're trying to scare everybody to death. That. It's just
it's just like Kavanaugh. When they bring in Kavanaugh, they say, as soon as he's if he's confirmed, as soon as he sets foot in the building,
there goes Roe v. Wade.
There goes Roe v. Wade. It's like, no,
people,
dumbass.
You've lost your minds.
You have lost your minds. You're
stupid. Anyway, let's get this cast of
douchebags.
Yes, Ben Stiller, I liked you in the Smithsonian movies, or is that it?
What is it called?
Night at the Smithsonian.
Night at the museum.
Night at the museum.
Smithsonian.
Night in the museum.
They couldn't fit that on the poster.
I know. Hey.
What are you doing there, Twilight?
He sparkles.
I'm going to sparkle him with the... Anyway.
I wonder, now watch. Wait a minute. I'll let you tell the story. We'll go.
Okay, so who you're looking at here is not... What was his name?
Oh, from the...
Jake? No. That's the werewolf, wasn't it?
No, who was that?
Reginald? Was it Reginald? Anyway,
no, it wasn't Reginald.
Regardless. So the dumbass for Twilight, whatever, it's horrible. He is now the new Batman.
Now.
Nothing.
I say let's hold off judgment until the actual movie's made. For Pete's sake,
you can't make an observation based on.
You can't go by Twilight. Twilight was like,
Okay, you're right.
You can't go off.
So let's go off of all the other great stuff he's done since Twilight.
He did. I don't know what he do. He did that water and elephants thing. I don't know.
Exactly.
He was in Harry Potter. He was in the Goblet of Fire. I liked him in that. I could just see it. He puts on, "I am Batman," and he goes out in the sunlight.
Sparkle.
He goes out in the sunlight and he sparkles.
They're gonna have to read.
Do we have that on here? Our little diddling.
No, because we weren't.
We weren't going to use that anyway.
Yeah, he's gonna spark.
I don't even. You know what?
Horrible.
I can't even.
Not that I really give a crap about Batman anymore, but it's like, okay, if you're gonna go, okay, Ben Affleck was bad enough.
Yes.
I can't stand Ben Affleck.
He was a bloated, alcoholic, druggie.
So then you go from Ben Affleck to this jackass. There's nobody. Okay, let's just take that off the table. There's nobody else that you got. Nobody to play Batman except this guy. Seriously?
You know who I
seriously?
Do you know? All right, thinking of somebody not necessarily like along with Rob Pattinson. See, I'm willing to wait and see how it goes. I actually think he could make a good Batman, a younger version.
You mean like George Clooney?
No, he was actually voted. No,
everybody thought George Clooney
and Val Kilmer were like the voted the worst Batman.
Yeah, but everybody thought, they're wonderful actors. They could do it. They could make.
No,
it's horrible.
Not Batman.
This dumbass is horrible too. I'm just saying.
You know, one actor that I think would have done a good job on it, but he's tied up right now in the X-Men universe, would be in a fellow British actor, Nicholas Hoult, who played. He's in the new X-Men's. He plays Beast. You know, the one with the glasses or whatever.
Oh, for Batman?
He could be a young. Now we're talking young. I think that's what they're looking for. They want a younger Batman because Ben Affleck looked like he should have retired. I said, Batman, you need to retire. You're fat,
man.
Plus, you're out of breath getting in and out of the Batmobile. I mean, look what you had. You had Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Oof. I mean, very. You had Jason Momoa as Aquaman.
I got a man crush on him. He's badass.
You had I can't remember what the actor's name that played the Flash, but he was like he's supposed to be a young kid. Superman, Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he's right.
But he was like a younger.
Yeah, he was cool, but he wasn't like ooh.
And then you have the guy that played the cyborg or the robot or whatever.
Yeah, the cyborg.
But anyway,
I don't even need to be there.
What I'm saying is they were all like 20s and 30s, and then here comes Grandpa driving up in the.
Where did I park my scooter?
I mean, you saw it when Ben Affleck was like Bruce Wayne. You saw like the gray hair in his head, and it's like, dude, no, nuh-uh. This isn't like the old. It isn't like the Justice League's been around for like 50 years.
Get your old ass off the stage.
So I think they're looking for somebody younger.
I get that.
I wish Christian Bale. What they did, with Christopher Nolan, it was a three movie trilogy, and then he was like, "I'm done." So was Christian Bale.
I get if they're going younger, but this guy. Oh, come on, man, Batman. Seriously.
We'll wait and see. But yeah, you're not alone. You're not alone in your sentiments.
No kidding.
There's a lot of people that are like,
and so a lot of people's like, it's not so much even whether or not people think he could do a good job. The point is that's not who they want to play Batman. Because see, once you get into like superheroes, there's a certain bit of legacy that you have. Right. Unfortunately, for the Batman franchise, it's been horrible. Except for maybe Michael Keaton
and Christian Bale.
Other than that, the Batman franchise has been a freaking joke.
And I do hold a soft spot in my heart for Adam West, God bless his soul, who was the original, because I used to watch it as a kid. Well, you never realized back in the day when Batman was on with the TV series, I used to love it. But it was so campy.
Right, get this guy off. He's making me want to puke.
We'll wait and see. And
I'm not waiting and seeing. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be crap.
I don't know what that was.
What the hell was that?
Oof. I tasted my barbecue.
Oh, we did have barbecue.
Oh, yes.
All right.
But anyway, we'll review later on. It probably won't be. I mean, he ain't going to do nothing for like another year. I don't think they're doing anything for like another year or so.
No.
Everybody will probably forget by then.
We are done with the news and to topics. Thank goodness.
Hot topics. How you doing? Oh, sorry.
What the heck was that?
That's that. Wendy Williams. I'm sorry. I being a college student or whatever, I watch too much normal morning TV. They don't have soap operas on anymore. It's all talk shows.
There's no soap operas?
Well, very, very few.
No Days of Our Lives anymore?
No, Days of Our Lives. Days of Our Lives is the only one on NBC right now. That's the only last soap opera, and I think they've got like 2 on CBS. As the World Turns and The Young and the Restless.
Not that I would be watching them anyway,
right,
but
exactly.
All right, here we go.
Another World. Where are we at? What is she hiding in there?
It's a front butt.
She got flipped around. Fair.
It's a front butt. She's protesting because she says, due to climate change, no more kids.
Thank you. Thank God. Both of them look like looks like she couldn't have. She stopped being able to have kids about.
That's like your
40
time's
years
up.
ago.
You call that hourglass figure? Your time's up, sweetheart.
Oh, you can see where all the sand is. Somebody flip her back up on her head.
You call those calves that look more like steers. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
So,
you know what? I love it. I love it. I love it.
You know what?
I love it when
they've had it and they're not going to take it anymore.
I love it when fat, ugly people always talk about.
As you can see on her shirt, it says the struggle is real. Struggling to put 50 burgers in your mouth.
They struggling to pull her away from the Golden Corral buffet. They're having its wing night.
All right, so.
All right, get to the story. I'm sorry.
So, policy analysts are talking about birth rates and the fact that they're falling considerably, and they're contributing to rhetoric from the left talking about climate change. All right. So, in response to new statistics, I can't say statistics.
Say it 3 times fast.
Statistics revealing the United States has hit its lowest birth rate in 32 years. Independent Women's Forum policy leader, analyst, Patrice Onwuka.
Patrice.
What I say?
Patrice.
Argued that the rhetoric from the political left is contributing to women rethinking the decision to have children. Okay. Unfortunately, I think this latest trend we're seeing in the question of whether women should even have children. She goes on to say, I think we heard Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez asks it even ethical if it's even ethical for young people to be talking about having children because of climate change. Because in 12 years they could be dead. So, for my standpoint, I'm actually happy about this because if you got stupid ass skanks like this,
all right,
or those that are significantly influenced by stupid shit, rhetoric, and all that stuff, then I don't want you having kids anyway because obviously you're not intelligent enough to make your own decisions, and you're too influenced, and you'll probably be raising a snowflake. So I'm happy with the simple fact that the left, a bunch of people on the left, has decided not to have any kids.
Well,
especially coming from these two.
Well, this goes. You know what's funny? The irony is
yes.
Well, I'm done with the. Oh my God. I'm telling you though, I love it how these people like this have to throw themselves in front of the camera. We're not having kids anymore. Oh well, honey, I don't. Who would want to have a kid with you anyway? One,
get your shackles off my vagina.
Well, and you need to turn. Look, what is that? Is if you can find that thing. Anyway, I'll go. Whoops! I'm gonna give myself off. But this kind of goes.
It's easy. You just
this kind of goes
rolled in flour. Sorry.
I don't know. You might find more. You might find 3 wet spots.
No. Hello.
I find this.
Hey, if you're gonna put yourself out there like this,
I know
you're gonna get slammed.
I know exactly. I find it ironic too. That this this report came out and this whole thing, the abortion thing's coming out at the same time because it kind of goes hand in hand. It's like, all right, if you're not going to have, we don't want you to have children. So if you get pregnant, just go ahead and get it sucked out. So we make sure that we control the population and how long?
Yeah. So they're fine with having a sex strike for climate change and this, that, and the other.
Right.
But for trying to prevent abortions or even, or whatever else. So, okay, so let's just say this for women's rights, all right, or women's reproductive rights. How about you go on a sex strike for that? Therefore, you don't have to worry about abortions at all.
How about that? Hey, and they have these things called birth control. They had the morning after pill.
No,
okay,
we want to be completely irresponsible,
right,
and then chop it up when we feel like we don't want it.
I mean, it's like
dumbasses.
It's like I had this thing. Saw this report. It's like this one guy was talking about that. He's like, if you're a boyfriend girlfriend and you have unprotected sex and you're just like, holy cow, we're not ready to have a kid. All she has to do. All she has to do is go get the morning after pill, and you take it, and what it does is it before the
spermatozoa,
the egg, whatever gets that thing. It just
trick.
Before it just kind of like it keeps it from being with the possibility of being fertilized.
Excuse me.
So that's what that does. It's like it's simple, people, and it's not like you're getting a shot. It's not like you have to. It's not like you're putting a suppository up your wazoo.
And so why don't you like get a pack of those?
Right.
And every time you have sex, the morning after, take
sex.
one.
Right. Exactly.
Why don't you have protected sex? How about that? Or I got a novel idea. It's probably a little.
Why don't you not have sex at all? Like these two look like they. I wonder if they realize that if they have sex with each other, they can't get pregnant.
I don't think they know that. So that's just so stupid. We're reproductive. How about you freaking have a sex strike and try to prevent abortions? How about that? Oh my gosh!
All right, this is
here. I got something for you too.
All right, how many generations have they been talking about this whole? You always hear every generation. I'm not sure if I want to bring a kid into this world because of all the stuff that's going on.
Then don't.
Blah 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 blah.
Fine.
They were saying that back. I think our parents,
the 60s.
Our parents were saying that because
Vietnam is gonna kill all our kids.
And we were in nuclear war because the Russians. The Russians were gonna bomb us, and we were gonna bomb the Russians. And it was
Cuban Missile Crisis in the 50s.
All right, so
now
you got this climate change. I mean, a meteor could hit the planet in about 5 years from now, and poof, we'd all be gone.
What's that again?
Poof, we'd all be gone, and that'd be it.
That's it.
But only if Morgan Freeman becomes president, I'd start worrying. It was in the movie
Armageddon.
No, not Armageddon. The other one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. All right, let's get
deep impact. Deep impact.
Let's get Tweedledee and Tweedledum
right,
off
get them off. My final thing in closing is women. It's wonderful what you're saying, I think, and because it keeps your dumb people or keeps your dumb people from having children. But I'm going to tell you right now, why it's not going to prevent the people that should not be having kids, rightfully so, are still going to have kids. And we're talking about the homeless, the impoverished, and the mentally incapacitated, which are still popping out babies left and right. And right. So I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I
say if you want to stop having kids, stop having kids.
Excuse me, you're a man. You have no opinion and no right to talk about this stuff.
I know. Honey, it takes two to tango. You don't have babies on your own. Now, I know you can get a turkey baster and go that route, but you still need a man. In one form or another.
Oh, to get pregnant. Okay.
Oh, honey, let me slip on my Trojan here. Hold on a minute here. Oh, wait a minute, something. It just went shooting across the room.
Oh, where my Thelma go? Oh, wait a minute, she's got a hole in her. Yeah, pull her back up. Thelma, where are you going? Thelma.
Hey, duct tape's a wonderful thing.
Yes. Especially when it goes over her mouth. Oh. All right.
All right. nice segue for this next story. I know. Just be quiet. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Oh.
That's creepy. That's creepy. All right. So Uber now offers riders quiet mode for those who use their premium ride sharing service. Gives you the option of whether or not you want to have a conversation with the driver. Well, hello. How are you doing today?
But excuse me. Can you please? So what are you doing the real? How many kids you got? Oh, sorry.
Whoa!
What'd I do?
What did you do?
Oh, whew, there they are. Being shrunk.
You could left me off. Shut up! We're not supposed to be talking. Quiet in the back. So they're given the option to have a quiet driver. Drivers can choose if they want the car hot or cold, and if they're willing to speak, or excuse me, I meant users or passengers. Sorry, can choose if they want the car to be hot or cold, if they're willing to speak to the driver, or prefer to have silence. Riders can also choose to have more time getting into the car in order to avoid late fees and let the driver know if they have luggage. Well, all I'm saying is she's got plenty of luggage.
There's a lot of junk in that trunk.
Yeah, and she needs some extra time to get in the back seat. All right. So
never mind.
This is the premiere. So this is the upper class riding the Uber, which is just like hiring us a little driver service.
Yes,
because that means they come in an Escalade.
Yeah.
Something.
Excuse me, young man. I don't really want to talk to you because you're just one of those people. Just drive me to the airport, please.
You're just like the hired help of the people who clean my pool.
Yes, and except his name is Raul.
And you do not look like a Raul.
No, nothing at all.
No. Where happened to you from? Just so I know. So we can comparison. Then I want you to shut up.
I think this is so. I think it's.
Yes, very much. I am from Pakistan.
See,
okay, that's.
I can't understand a word you're saying anyway. Shut up.
Shut up. Why are you wearing a dress?
Oh, because I'm trans fluid. What does that mean?
I say, young man. Excuse me, I am a woman.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Go Chelsea Manning.
I am so confused. That's why I wanted to be silent in this car.
I think this is so stupid.
It is.
Well,
I get it.
This stuff is getting way out of hand.
I can see if you get somebody that's like a chatty Cathy,
right?
And I'm like, dude, shut. I mean, I can see the George, hey, how you doing? Whatever, blah blah blah. But don't just sit there, because I've seen a couple of things on YouTube where people have kicked other people out of the car, this and the other, and these people are just going just blah 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 blah.
Right now, but what would you do if you were a driver? I guess you have to put up with it if you're a driver. Because if you're a driver and you pull up, if you're picking somebody up and in that's what I'd be worried about. I wouldn't necessarily be worried about the driver running or shooting their mouth off. I'd be worried about being a driver and then picking somebody up and they can't. Oh, did I tell you? My girlfriend and I.
Especially if you get somebody coming in there that's drunk.
Blah blah. Exactly. Blah 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 blah. Oh my gosh.
So, yes.
I mean, I guess
I picked the silence mode. I do not want to talk to you.
I don't know. I maybe for like a long trip or something like that. But if you're like just going, if you're going from like a mile or two, and this is any public situation, you could have somebody that kind of wants to talk to you, and you might, or at work, and you might get up one day and go to work or whatever, and just be like, really, I just don't really feel like talking to a lot of people today. And you get somebody that's like, and you just, everybody's cordial. You're cordial, and you're just, but if you give like short answers and kind of give them the clue, like, I really don't want to talk.
Yeah.
It's like,
especially if you get like an Uber, I'm spitting, in the morning.
Right.
I like quiet in the morning. Don't come talk to me. So maybe, or even get like the drunk, get like the drunk is like, I just, what do you say? I said I didn't want no talking.
Stop it. Zip. What is it? Oh, zip. Quiet. Shh.
Oh,
Austin Powers.
That's a preemptive. Shh. I got a whole bag of with your name on it.
I love that.
You get the drunk, or maybe you get the drunk. I'm sorry. Maybe you get the drunk that accidentally put the silence mode on or whatever, don't want to talk, and then the driver's just like, hello. Why is somebody talking to me?
Am I here? Nobody talks to me. Nobody talks to me. And you don't even talk to me in the car. You pushed the button on there that you didn't want to be talking.
I didn't push anybody. I just needed to hug to somebody. I had a rough night. My boyfriend is not. He left. That's why I even had to call you. And then we went. Excuse me. You hit the quiet button. Can you observe the quiet button, please? Shut up.
As a matter of fact, I've got something that I installed in the back seat for just situations like this. Shut up! Just shut up! Speaking of which, get out of my car.
One more word out of you, and you're going in the trunk.
Get out of my car. I've had it with you.
Not the front of the car.
You drunk bastard.
Anyway,
I just think, I don't know. Okay.
I get it.
I get it. But
did I break my pen? Oh no, I just unscrewed it.
I get it, but I just don't think it's going to be.
No.
I don't think.
But the thing is, look, they probably put this. They probably created this option. Either number one, they've had issues with it, or people have suggested it.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, I'm sure there's
like,
probably. I'm sure. Well, you got to think how many Uber drivers and stuff that are out there. Either they start.
Well, plus you probably have some that are not very good conversationalists, and it's like, dude, shut up.
And not only that, but I want people to realize one thing. Everybody says about them doing a background check of all these Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, or whatever like that. Okay, so that's fine and dandy. But I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people that have committed crimes, the only way that you're going to show up in a background check is if you get caught.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there in this world that have done a lot of nasty things, and guess what? They haven't been caught. So guess what? They're going to pass a background check.
Mm-hmm.
So you might get in the car with somebody. Oh, excuse me. I said I really didn't want to talk to you. Yeah. And next thing you know,
taste. Nope. Taste.
Yep. And she's gonna end up. Excuse me, honey. I'm at your stop. Can you do me a favor though? I think my headlight's out in the front of the car. Can you
take
check
a look?
that? Can you take that? Thank you very much, honey. You're a doll. And next thing you know,
get out of the front of the car. Okay.
So anyway, I don't know. I okay, it's a good option, but I don't see. It's kind of goofy.
You might get some pompous ass use it every once in a while.
I don't foresee me using. I mean, can you imagine doing that to a taxi service? Well, they got the little windows though in the taxis.
It's like but in
the limousine too, you can go.
Yeah. It's, the taxi's like, look, I don't need to talk to you because I can smell you just fine.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me, Excuse me, please. I would prefer you if not talk to me. I'm
Good,
very
because you
nervous
stink.
Yeah. Yeah, that little.
Hurry up and get to my stop. What?
And I hate to tell you that pine tree air freshener you got up there, all 10 of them,
It
this
smells
is
like
not working.
pine tree and ass. What, somebody take a shit in the back of this car? This cat? What the hell are we doing?
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey, I am hauling manure in the trunk. I'm going to go do some landscaping later.
Actually, I just dropped off 2 ladies at the climate control had not have baby rally. They just got out of my car. So excuse me, please.
All right. What's our next one?
We are at an hour at the moment.
Oh.
So, Reverend Cuz, I'll let you decide.
You want to do this one?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll save the other one for.
I know you want to do that one.
We'll do the other one.
All right.
Actually, we can do either one of them because if you want to do the top one,
let's do this one.
Okay.
So
we'll have time for just one more topic.
We had a lot of news.
Topics. Yeah, but
news.
We knew we were possibly going to run out of time, but we had some to choose from. Oh, hello, Miss Vivian.
We got Penny there. We got Miss
Jolene.
Jolene and Miss Vivian.
Yep.
We lost sound for a minute.
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if she came in when we were doing the Uber thing with the silent. Are we?
It's possible. All right. So our last one of the day is
welcome to Japan.
Welcome. Oh, you're welcome to
Godzilla.
Oh, did I not? I was looking for didn't I not put the?
What?
I thought I put the. I don't see it. I thought I put the town in there. It's not in there.
No, I didn't see it either.
All right. Anyway,
a Japanese city of unknown origin, unknown name.
So, a Japanese city ordinance is stopping residents from eating while walking. Apparently, the Japanese feel that the rest of the world is incapable of walking and eating at the same time. It all comes down to a new official policy that asks tourists and residents to refrain from eating while walking around the city, in effect since April the 1st. Although litter is cited as one reason why the new ordinance has gone into effect, the Japanese Times says it's... It says it's also because food spillage has become a public nuisance since it gets on people's clothes and stains them. Oh, you fat bastard.
Mr. Roboto.
Oh, you fat bastard. You got grease on your front. You disgrace. You are a disgrace to your family and its honor.
Oh, no, eat rice with... See, I don't figure they do it because it'd be kind of dangerous. Because I don't know if you ever seen Japanese people eat the rice, like over in Japan, and I mean it can be dangerous. They stick that rice bowl right up in that face, and they're with them chopsticks, and they're so if they're walking down the streets, I mean exactly. Oh, chopstick up nose. Oh, I got chopstick up nose.
Oh, that declare. Oh, that declare the sinuses.
Oh, Ultraman. Oh.
Round eye. You round eye fat bastard. You got your lunch on the front of your shirt.
Put your trash away, you fat cow. Go back to your rally with your no kid having self, you chubby old skank.
Oh, we don't have buffet here.
Oh.
You go somewhere. You go Corral in Tokyo. We don't have buffet here. Fat bastard.
You know what?
Unless you eat sushi.
It's funny that you mention that, and even then, it's funny that you mention that. When I was over in Japan, I don't remember seeing a buffet restaurant. They just don't. We all know that we are the chubbies, the United States.
Chubby.
We are the land of gluttony compared to the rest of the world.
Chubbies. Oh, you know what? But we have good dental care.
Yes, we do.
I mean, they got people like maybe not so much in Japan, but they got people in China that like their teeth are rotting out of their freaking head, and they have open sockets.
I know.
And they die from infection because they can't brush their teeth.
Yuck mouth.
Your mouth.
Because I can't brush. I have no teeth like this. They call me
yuck mouth.
Because I don't brush.
Hey.
We're terrible.
Hey, that's a cavity. That's a new.
We're going to hell. But anyway, good for them.
Fat bastard.
But
you know it, the quarter pounder on sidewalk.
No fish for you. We'll put fishy away. And what probably is, I guarantee you, I've been to Japan, and I know it's not the Japanese because the Japanese are very like they don't understand. They don't speak English. They're very cultural. They're very cultural people, but they're very courteous, and they're very nice and courteous. I guarantee you. Johnny Sacco.
Let me see.
Rodan.
Fat bastard. Yes. Arigato, fat bastard.
Yeah, don't worry, Mr.
Round eye fatty.
But I guarantee you, it's tourists.
Oh, cookie boy.
It could be tourists from China, Korea, America. I know I find it hard to believe that Americans can be so dirty.
UK's got some fatties too.
Yes, and
just saying.
But anyway, I think it's kind of geared towards probably foreigners. I just don't foresee.
No, yeah, absolutely. I don't think it's for their own people.
I don't think it's not their own people. And what does this say here in Florence, Italy?
Yes.
About this now. Oh well, I'm going to tell you right now.
Florence, Italy. They have been banning eating on the streets near the Uffizi Gallery in Palazzo Vecchio since September. Anyone who breaks anyone who breaks the rule, si senor. It's ain't Spain, it's Italy, you dumbass.
I know.
So anyone that breaks the rule can face fines up to $174 to $580. The ordinance was intended to cut down the amount of trash and to make the narrow streets easier to navigate.
Well,
know what? Let you try that shit over to San Francisco. You'd have to outlaw crap, piss, tents, people, needles, and all the above.
I can see too. I don't know how far away Florence is from Venice. Where's that coming from? Get that. It's that.
Oh, it's the fat bastard eating. He's a fat bastard eating French fry on the sidewalk.
Wait a minute. Here we go. Hell, the fly queen.
Hey, cookie boy. Your fortune cookie all over the ground. Your fortune is flying away. You have no fortune.
No fortune at all.
You have no fortune, fat bastard.
Mothra.
Cookie boy.
You know what? This is what I'm going to say.
I will take rickshaw and I will take rickshaw and go.
That's a fast rickshaw.
Oh, he fell out.
That's what you get for eating bowl of rice in front of face. You would have seen car coming. I look at this. All right, this is what I gotta say here on a local thing.
Yes, local thing.
I know the past 2 years, I've been to Colorfest in Thurmont. which is like close, and it's like a big craft thing or whatever.
$10 better now, $20 better now, $20 better now, $30 better now, $30 better now, $40 looking for $40 better now, $50 better now, $50 who give me $50 better now, $60 looking for $60 better, $60 better over there now, $70 looking for $70 better now, looking for $80 where's $80 better now, $90 better now, $90 better now, one looking for $100 who give me $100 better.
Anyway, but they have food, all kinds of food vendors all over the place.
Yep.
And I will tell you this. When you're walking up and down those streets, and when you first get there in the morning, it's okay. But by the afternoon, those trash cans are like overflowing. Exactly. And we're talking bees and wasps and fat people and stuff on the floor.
Fat people in the trash cans?
Yeah, well, they're by the trash cans. They're probably sitting there trying to see. Oh, look! Hey, look, Ethel! Somebody threw away a half of a perfectly good turkey leg in this trash can. I'm gonna finish eating it. Oh yeah.
That had a little bit of maggots on it.
Oh, I know. They just had a little protein on that thing right there. But I'm telling you, it can get disgusting.
Yes.
So I see it, if you're going to eat, just sit down and eat, And they do it. If you look at the boardwalk, even in Boardwalk in Ocean City, and I remember, you have people walking up and down eating, and inevitably you have people that just throw their shit on the ground, in the sand, in the beach. Okay, they got trash cans like every freaking block. It's like I ain't waiting
4 block.
Oh, I'm not gonna hold on to this trash. That trash can is way over there. I'm just gonna throw it right here.
Oh, there's one right there too.
Yeah. Oh, well,
it's
too late now. Once it's on the ground,
I can't bend my big fire ass and pick it up.
So way to go, Japan, Florence, Italy. Florence, you need a lot of help because you know what? You don't know where you need Florence. No, I'm thinking. Never mind. I'm thinking of Venice. Venice. I was gonna say the poop comes right out in the water.
I was gonna say y'all need to worry about your freaking canal. That's Venice. Sorry. Never mind.
They're gonna be underwater soon anyway, thanks to global warming. Yes. Well, anyway, I love that how they have the romantic. They don't tell you. See, they don't tell you. They got the romantic gondola rides.
Oh, solo mio.
I got the meatball.
Oh, that's not a meatball. That's a big turd.
Well, then they go down these side things, and they have the pipes coming out of the house, and somebody flushes the toilet.
Look at USC, the waterfall. That's not the waterfall. That's the toilet.
Then you really have the whole where's it at? Where am I at?
That one?
The bugs.
Oh, right there.
Oh, honey.
Oh, look at that waterfall.
Oh, honey, this is so romantic.
This is so romantic.
Will you marry me? Oh, I'm just yes.
Oh, this is so romantic. We're just going down the canals and
with poop
and whatever that. Oh, it was the mosquitoes. You got mosquitoes here? That's not mosquitoes. That's a fly.
That's a
eating all. It's riding on the turd going down.
And he's like with the gondola, he pulls his paddle out and it's covered.
Oh,
it's got like toilet paper on it. Oh, scusa, senor.
Senor. All right, so we have a Hispanic gondolier in Italy.
Is that immigrant? I'm telling you, it's illegal immigrants.
That's right.
Their way over to Italy.
Oh look, let's take a gondola ride with the authentic gondolier. Hey,
is your name Giuseppe?
Oh no, it's Juan. Oh, you're good. I'm trying not to laugh because I'm gonna cough. I got the burritos and some chimichangas in there before we did the gondola ride. Oh, we were expecting some authentic Italian cuisine. I made it myself. It's authentic.
I made a Mexican meatball.
I just put it in a taco.
It's got habanero peppers in it. It's the meatball with habanero peppers and chimichangas. Or I don't know.
Stupid.
Pico de Gallo. Oh,
Pico de Gallo.
yes. Oh, look, Wendy joined.
Hello.
Of course, she comes in at the end of the show.
She's probably not
Good
paying
for
attention.
her.
She's probably not paying attention.
No, she's not paying attention.
But nope. Yep. So we're done.
I think we are. I think that's
And
a good
we
place
will
to stop. Yes. So,
Only announcement I have is, you guys let us know. I've gotten actually quite a few, well, actually not quite a few, but there's been a few people that said it. And one of our big listeners was Jen Rao.
mm-hmm.
She has said that she likes us on Sunday because that's her Sunday evening is to listen to us or watch us or whatever.
That's crazy right there.
That is crazy that you set your clock by us. But anyway, so what we're looking to do is possibly go back to Sunday because we had like Mother's Day and some other stuff going on. So that's why we moved it to Saturday. So people let us know if you would like us to go back to Sundays. That's kind of what we're thinking, is going back to Sunday evenings.
Well,
until football.
Yes. And well, see, that's the thing though. We do this. We're extremely flexible at the moment, but I want all of our 5 viewers to realize that come September, we're going to probably have the show. We discuss having the show on Saturdays, and it's not going to change at least until February, because we got football all the way until February after the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So just kind of keep that in mind.
I like Sundays better. Oh, you know what? Our computer's getting ready to go. I thought I had the cord. I don't have the cord.
Uh-oh, it's about ready to go dead?
It's about ready to go.
All right. So anyway, we'll make this quick. That'll be funny. We'll just,
We'll
just die
out.
Go,
boop.
I see it. It's starting to go down. So anyway, be with us next weekend. We're going to do Saturday. It's our Memorial Day show.
We're doing Saturday next week?
Yeah, we'll do Saturday, I think.
Okay.
So we'll do, anyway, we'll let you know.
When are we going back to Sunday?
But thank you, anybody. Well, our viewers, God bless everybody. Be with us next week. We either do Saturday or Sunday. Cause
I just look for us on what you call it and or on the page here, and we'll let you know.
Right.
Either Saturday or Sunday.
Well, we could maybe do next Saturday now, and go to Sunday the following week. We'll start off.
Okay.
We could start off June on Sunday. So.
All right.
But anyway, thank you all.
God bless.
God bless.
We'll see you very, very soon. Oh, Cookie Boy.
Cookie Boy. Throw your shit away.
Chopstick up a nose.
Yes. Hold on. Fortune cookie.
Bastard. Bye.
Bye, everybody. I saw your things dimming.